This is bigger than a game. This is about history. About a legacy stitched in orange and white. About a fan base rising to face its past and fight for its future. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are bringing back something iconic. But behind the celebration, there's a shadow, a curse, a challenge that could define our season. Bucs Nation, are you ready to face the ghosts of our past to protect the future? Let's ride. Bucs Nation, it's time. This season isn't just about football. It's about who we are. It's about a franchise standing at the edge of something great and something dangerous. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are stepping into a season that could change everything. A season full of pride, pressure, and the powerful energy of 50 years of history. This year is personal. It's not just about winning games. It's about honoring the giants who built this team, who bled for this logo, who turned Tampa into a football city. And now, just when everything feels set for a huge celebration, there's a twist. There's a decision that has the whole fan base buzzing. One move that feels like a dream, but also carries a little fear with it. It's bold, it's beautiful, it's full of nostalgia. But it might also be cursed. We're talking about the return of the iconic creamsicle uniforms, those unforgettable orange and white threads that scream old-school Bucs pride. But here's the part that hits different. Since 2009, the Bucs have worn these throwbacks 6 times, and we've only won once. That's a 1-5 record. And now we're bringing them back in a massive Thursday night football clash against the Falcons. Let that sink in. The game is set for Week 15, late in the season, when every snap counts. This isn't just some flashy throwback night. This is a high-stakes NFC South showdown with playoff hopes potentially on the line. Can you feel it? Imagine Raymond James Stadium under the lights. The crowd roars. The field glows orange and white. The past and present crashing into each other like waves. It's more than a uniform. It's a symbol, a reminder of where we started, and a challenge to finish stronger than ever. But we have to ask, is this about embracing tradition or tempting fate? Is this the season we finally shake the creamsicle curse? Or will history come back to haunt us once again? That's what makes this so emotional, so real. Because this time, everything is on the line. Legacy, honor, and maybe even a shot at greatness. So now, Bucs Nation, it's your turn. Are you proud to see the creamsicles return, or nervous about the curse? Do you believe this team is ready to rise above the past and write a new chapter? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your heart. And buckle up, because what's coming next might be the most emotional stretch of football we've seen in years. Just when you thought the creamsicle curse was bad enough, there's more. Bucs Nation, brace yourself, because the numbers don't lie. We're 0-5 in primetime games during the Baker Mayfield era. That's 0 wins, 5 painful spotlight losses. And now we're stepping right back under those bright lights, in a game that could decide everything. And guess who we're facing? The Atlanta Falcons. The same team that swept us last season. The same team that just had one of the most aggressive off-seasons in the league. Loading up with talent, retooling their defense, and going all in to steal our crown. They're coming for us. They want to end our streak of 4 straight NFC South titles. And they're circling Week 15 on their calendar, just like we are. This isn't just a big game. This is the game. The one that could define the entire season. The playoff picture. It's riding on this. The division title could be won or lost here. The legacy of the 50th anniversary season hanging in the balance. The question now is, can we finally shake the creamsicle curse and shine under the primetime lights? Or will the ghosts of our past drag us down again? It's not just nerves anymore. It's a storm of pressure. Can our team rise above the noise? Can we fight through the weight of the past and deliver the kind of performance that reminds the world who the Tampa Bay Buccaneers really are? Because if we fall again, the fallout could be huge. But while we focus on the battle ahead, something just as important is happening behind the scenes, something that connects the past, present, and future of this franchise in a way that every true fan needs to hear. Honoring the real foundation, Hardy Nickerson's legacy. As we celebrate 50 seasons of Buccaneers football, there's one conversation growing louder, and it's about who really built this team's identity. One man, one legend, is being called out as the missing piece in the Bucs' Ring of Honor. And the voice behind this push? None other than Hall of Famer Ron Barber. Barber has seen it all. And he's not whispering, he's demanding that we honor a hero who changed everything, Hardy Nickerson. You might know the name, you might remember the number, 56. But you need to know the truth. Hardy didn't just play linebacker. He rebuilt the culture. He came to Tampa in 1993, during the darkest years of the franchise, before the Super Bowl, before the glory, before we were feared, we were broken. And Nickerson? He became the spark. He became the voice, the fire, the standard. Barber said it best. Hardy was the guy who changed the culture in Tampa. Tony Dungy needed someone to be his mouthpiece. And that person was number 56. Nickerson didn't just lead, he set the tone. He worked tirelessly from 1993 to 1999, laying the defensive foundation that would become legendary just a few years later. Without Hardy, there's no Sapp, no Brooks, no Lynch, not the way we remember them. And even though he wasn't part of the 2002 Super Bowl team, his fingerprints are all over it. This man has been overlooked long enough. Now, with Simeon Rice finally getting his long-deserved spot in the Ring of Honor this year, it feels like Nickerson's time is coming. And when it does, it won't just be about honoring one player. It'll be about acknowledging the real architects of greatness, the ones who fought in silence, who built something lasting, who bled for this team when the world wasn't watching, because every championship, every memory, every cheer is built on the shoulders of giants. And Hardy Nickerson? He's one of the biggest we've ever had. Now I want to hear from you, Bucs fans. Do you believe this team can finally break the creamsicle curse under the prime time lights? Should Hardy Nickerson be the next name in the Ring of Honor? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story isn't complete without your voice. And get ready, because what's coming next could define the future of the Buccaneers for years to come. Bucs Nation, get ready. Because the people at the top, they're not just hopeful, they're fired up. And no one is more excited than our general manager Jason Licht, who just sent shockwaves through the league with his latest comments. He didn't say we're decent. He didn't say we're rebuilding. He said we're sneaky good. And he meant every single word. Jason Licht went on record during an interview on the Sports Day Tampa Bay podcast, and the energy coming out of his mouth, you could feel it through the speakers. I think we have a sneaky, very talented young team. That's not just GM speak. That's a man who's seen this roster up close. That's a man who knows what's coming. Licht didn't hold back. He mentioned the stars we already love. Mike Evans, still making magic at wide receiver. Chris Godwin, reliable, explosive, and fearless. Vita Vea and Levante David, the anchors of our defense. But then he said something even more powerful. We've got answers behind them too, and that's the part that should send chills down your spine. A dangerous team on both sides of the ball. This isn't a fluke. This isn't hype. This is a complete team, built the right way. Let's start with the offense. And yes, we're talking about Baker Mayfield. He's not just the guy under center. He's the heartbeat of this team, playing with fire, with leadership, and with a chip on his shoulder that you can see from the nosebleeds. And guess who's lining up with him? Emeka Egbuka, the rookie phenom, a future superstar, a wide receiver with game-breaking speed, crisp routes, and pure electricity every time he touches the ball. Defensive coordinators across the league? They're already losing sleep because this offense is built to attack through the air, on the ground, in the red zone, everywhere. But it doesn't stop there. Defense. That bites back on defense. We didn't just add talent, we added firepower. Enter Hassan Reddick, a man on a mission, a quarterback's nightmare, and one of the most dangerous edge rushers in football. He's hungry for a new contract, and that hunger is going to show up on every single snap. And the secondary? Let's just say we aren't playing around. We drafted Benjamin Morrison and Jacob Parrish, two young, fast, and physical cornerbacks who are ready to lock it down. Add them to a secondary that was already solid, and you've got a unit that can keep up with anyone. Every offseason move? Strategic, smart, focused. This isn't a team just trying to hang around. This is a team built to win. Not in a few years, right now. The league has been warned. They called us underdogs. They said we were done. But now, they see us coming. No one's sleeping on Tampa Bay anymore. We are fast. We are focused. And we are ready to make a statement so loud the entire league hears it. And when Raymond James Stadium is packed, painted in red and pewter, and roaring with belief, we won't just be chasing history. We'll be writing it. This team is young, this team is hungry, and this team is dangerous.